Bro, 2026 might be the year gaming stops looking like a game and starts looking like reality. We're not talking about better textures. We're talking about cities that simulate life, forests that breathe with wind, faces that show emotion in micro expressions, weather systems that don't just look good, but change gameplay. And this year, some developers are pushing realism so hard, they might accidentally reset the industry. Hello gamers, I'm Etan Cross, and this is Average Gamer Brain. Today, we're ranking the top 5 most ultra-realistic games officially targeting 2026. Not hype picks, not fan favorites, we're judging based on engine power, world density, lighting technology, physics systems, and overall simulation ambition. And at the end, I'll give you one bonus game that might surprise everyone.
Is how we rise to
Number 1. Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's not pretend. This is the benchmark. Grand Theft Auto 5 isn't just aiming for visual realism, it's aiming for simulation realism. Rockstar has always built dense worlds, but this time, the scale looks different. We're expecting massive NPC density, individual AI routines, dynamic law enforcement systems, advanced vehicle deformation physics, weather systems that influence traffic patterns and visibility. That's not just graphics, that's behavior. Imagine walking through a city where every pedestrian has a schedule. Shops open and close naturally, weather changes how people move, crowds react to events in real time. That's realism through system design. If even 70% of that ambition lands smoothly, Grand Theft Auto 6 won't just look realistic, it will feel alive. And every open-world game after this will be compared to this. Number 2. The Witcher 4. This is CD Projekt Red rebuilding trust and rebuilding technology. The Witcher 4 is being developed using Unreal Engine 5, which changes everything for environmental realism. We're talking nanite high-density environments, lumen global illumination, real-time shadow diffusion, advanced foliage rendering. The Witcher has always been strong in atmosphere, but now imagine forests where light filters naturally through leaves, villages with dynamic smoke interaction, water that reflects the sky in real time, and NPC crowds that feel reactive instead of static. The real question isn't visuals, it's optimization. If they learn from Cyberpunk's launch, this could become the most visually immersive fantasy world ever built. Number 3. Crimson Desert. This is raw technical ambition. Built on the Black Space engine, this game is pushing large-scale battlefield rendering, real-time destruction physics, advanced particle layering, dynamic weather systems. Combat animations feel heavy, impacts look physical, terrain reacts naturally, and lighting across open landscapes feels next-gen. But here's the critical point. This level of physics intensity can destroy performance. If they stabilize it properly, Crimson Desert could shock the industry. If not, it becomes a tech demo. That's the risk. Number 4. Fable, the reboot. Now this one is interesting. Fable is powered by a modified version of the Forza Tech engine. Yes, the same engine known for ultra-realistic racing environments. Now imagine that level of terrain detail inside a fantasy RPG. We could see high-fidelity landscapes, advanced foliage animation, natural day-night transitions, extremely detailed terrain rendering. Forza Tech is strong at lighting and environmental polish. If adapted correctly, Fable might quietly become one of the most visually polished games of the year. This is a sleeper. Number 5. State of Decay 3. Survival realism. Unreal Engine 5 powered. This game is leaning heavily into environmental density. Early footage showed snow physics, dense forest systems, wildlife interaction, dynamic lighting across open survival spaces. The key to realism here isn't flashy visuals, it's ecosystem behavior. If zombie AI reacts dynamically, if wildlife interacts with the environment naturally, if weather impacts visibility and survival systems, then State of Decay 3 won't just look real, it will feel tense. And tension equals immersion. Bonus game. Perfect Dark: The Reboot. Perfect Dark is flying under the radar, but it shouldn't be. This reboot is aiming for futuristic realism. Reflective metallic surfaces, advanced city lighting, high-detail indoor environments, cinematic stealth sequences. If Unreal Engine 5 is used properly here, the lighting alone could make this one of the best-looking sci-fi games of 2026. And because expectations aren't sky-high, it has room to surprise. Realism breakdown. Let's break this down clearly. Grand Theft Auto 6 represents simulation realism. The Witcher 4 represents environmental realism. Crimson Desert represents physics realism. Fable represents engine-driven terrain realism. State of Decay 3 represents survival ecosystem realism. Perfect Dark represents futuristic lighting realism. These games aren't just chasing resolution, they're chasing believability, and that's a different level. Final verdict. 2026 isn't about prettier games, it's about smarter systems. The real winner won't be the one with the sharpest textures. It'll be the one that runs smoothly with high density under heavy system pressure, because realism means nothing at unstable performance. So tell me, which of these games do you think will actually deliver? And which one is overambitious? I'm Etan Cross. Think like a gamer, not like a fan.